It's fascinating how some ideas initially dismissed as outlandish conspiracy theories later turn out to be rooted in disturbing realities. Here are 10 examples of conspiracy theories that were later proven true, often through declassified documents, whistleblowers, or investigations. Tuskegee syphilis experiment. For decades, rumors circulated that the US government was deliberately leaving African American men with syphilis untreated to observe the disease's progression. This was dismissed as a conspiracy theory, but it was true. From 1932 to 1972, the US Public Health Service conducted a study where around 400 black men with syphilis were denied effective treatment even after penicillin became available for the purpose of studying the disease. CIA's Project MKUltra. Whispers of the CIA conducting mind control experiments using drugs like LSD on unwitting citizens sounded like science fiction. However, declassified documents in the 1970s revealed that Project MKUltra was real. From 1953 to 1973, the CIA ran a secret program to test various methods for mind control and interrogation, often on unsuspecting subjects. Operation Mockingbird. This theory alleged that the CIA secretly recruited journalists to spread propaganda and influence public opinion. While details are still debated, investigations, particularly by the Church Committee in the 1970s, uncovered evidence of the CIA's extensive involvement with the media, including placing agents in news organizations and using journalists for intelligence gathering, making the core of the theory true. At COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program, many believed that the FBI was secretly surveilling, infiltrating, and disrupting various political groups, including civil rights and anti-war organizations. This was indeed true. From 1956 to 1971, the FBI ran COINTELPRO, which involved illegal surveillance, harassment, and discrediting of targeted groups and individuals, often through highly unethical means. And Watergate scandal. Initially, the break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters in 1972 was downplayed as a third-rate burglary. However, persistent investigative journalism by Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, along with subsequent investigations, revealed a vast conspiracy by the Nixon administration to obstruct justice and cover up their involvement, proving the conspiracy theory to be true. Operation Northwoods. In the early 1960s, a plan was proposed by the US Joint Chiefs of Staff to stage acts of terrorism in American cities and blame them on Cuba to create public support for a war. This idea, if it had leaked at the time, would have been considered an outrageous conspiracy theory. Declassified documents in 1997 confirmed that Operation Northwoods was real, though it was ultimately rejected by President John F. Kennedy. Then, the Iran-Contra affair. Rumors circulated in the 1980s that the Reagan administration was secretly selling arms to Iran in exchange for the release of American hostages and then illegally diverting the profits to fund right-wing Contra rebels in Nicaragua, despite a congressional ban. This conspiracy theory was investigated and found to be largely true, leading to a major political scandal. And Project Sunshine, this post-Weibo program initially denied, involved the US government secretly collecting and studying human remains, including babies, without consent, to analyze the effects of nuclear fallout. While the conspiracy was hushed up, evidence later confirmed its existence, making it true. The secret bombing of Cambodia. During the Vietnam War, many suspected that the US was secretly bombing Cambodia, a neutral country. The US government denied this for years. However, declassified documents later revealed that the US conducted extensive secret bombing campaigns in Cambodia from 1969 to 1973, making the conspiracy theory true. The Gulf of Tonkin incident. The official story was that North Vietnamese forces launched unprovoked attacks on US destroyers in the Gulf of Tonkin in August 1964, leading to congressional authorization for increased US military involvement in Vietnam. Later declassified documents and whistleblower accounts revealed that the second attack never actually happened, or was greatly exaggerated, and the incident was used as a pretext for war. The initial narrative was a deception, making the conspiracy of a fabricated casus belli true.